All right, we are live. Are we live right here? We are live. Let's see. Let's see. We are live. All right. We're gonna do a Sunday stream here. We're gonna go over Bitcoin. That's all we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over the week, the market forecast one more time, the lessons, then eventually go over into crypto and get that crypto signal out to you guys, right? Before we do, let's go check Forex Factory. As you guys know, let me see Forex Factory here. Please, next week be NFP, bro. Please, NFP. Yes, NFP next week. NFP next week. So we got NFP next week, right? So as you guys know, NFP is the manipulation, CPI is the expansion. Better mind. So Monday, no news. Tuesday, Joel Jobs opening at 10 a.m. Wednesday, we only have 8:30, 8:15, and 8:30 a.m. news. So 8:15, 8:30, and 10 a.m. news. Thursday, we have unemployment claims, 8:30 and 8:10 a.m. news. Friday, 8:30 a.m. news. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That looks very nice right here, right? So now, let's go one more time over the week. We already have, so every day is a good day, man. We have a lot of news this week, which is fantastic. We need a lot of news for the market to move, right? We do not want to stagnate like this around here. I think there was no news around here, so market kind of fucked up and find out, right? So yeah, now let's go over the week one more time, give it the lesson, and I'll move over to crypto, right? So yeah, Monday, bearish bias, no trading day, market broke our rule. Tuesday, no trading session, broke our rule. Wednesday, it was a setup, but he broke our rules, so we didn't take it. On Thursday, we took a loss. So the lesson of the Thursday is basically, if we're looking for an equation, we want the A session or the low session to make the high of the day, not the low of the day. I mean, the high of the day or low of the day, not the 5 a.m. If the 5 makes high or low of the day, we're looking for a New York Russell, not a New York situation. So we're not going to be looking for an hourly CRT, because for a New York situation, we're looking for hourly CRT, right? So now this leaves us to get a right spot entry, right? So that was the lesson of that. We cannot FOMO in. We cannot listen to other people. We have to be patient. Patience is a position. That is a stance. We only trade when the market proves it, not when our emotions beg for it, right? And you know what I'm saying? As you guys know, I do not trade for applause. I trade for position. The viewers are here to watch me lead, not to lead me. I'm just getting a call, okay? I'm getting a call. Okay, you got me, okay? But I gotta say that so I know what I'm saying, so I don't listen to other people than me, right? And you know, my edge is on my discipline, not their opinions. Simple as that. Now, that's a lesson of that. We cannot FOMO in. We must, take one trade position regardless of the outcome. No more one trade position, even if it's a demo trade. We cannot take it, right? We must only take one trade position regardless of the outcome here, right? So next lesson, that's enough that, right? The next lesson of this day is we had the right setup. Everything was correct here. You can see right setup. It's just that we did the secondary entry, right? Secondary setup. You can only take the initial setup of that. This rule is only for that specific day, right? So for that specific day, we can only take the initial entry, not the secondary entry, right? So the lesson of this is that we focused on the outcome. We looked at our P&L. We were FOMOed in. We tried to, the reason we FOMOed in because we took this one, right? Should I took this one because this one, Marco's not gonna take the wick of this either, regardless, right? He's just gonna tap this and go lower, right? So the next lesson is, what's the next lesson? The next lesson of this is we must go forward to take profit. We want the awareness. We must be smart, right? Since this low has SMT here, right? Since this low has SMT divergence, this low is high likely to be protected. And, since these lows have SMT, high likely if market's not go even now below this low, because if this low is protected here, equally near. So if this goes get souped, probably everything else gonna get souped as well with it, right? So it makes sense for it to not even go down here, just go to the take profit and say, right? So have awareness, and yeah, that's a lesson of that. And we can only take the initial entry, not the secondary, right? If the market offers the initial entry, we can only take that. If we don't enter that, we cannot take no secondary. There's no such thing as secondary entry. But because what happens is we have our initial entry, that was our initial entry, market goes down, gives the entry, goes lower, right? And eventually we miss it because, we probably woke up late. We probably, whatever happens, right? So we think, okay, let's take the secondary, market gives you another entry, take that long, take it short, you get stopped out and market goes back to your way, right? You do not want to happen because now this one worked out while this one didn't, right? Now this one, you have less RR, right? You have negative RR. This one have positive RR here, right? You have way more RR, way more better stop loss than this having, riskier, less RR, and way more riskier because you're entering, not at the high or low of the day, right? But the only time we can enter around here if it's a near continuation, right? When the adjacent, right, is the London makes the high of the day. And we could take a near continuation to the downside with the 9 a.m. candle here, right? Otherwise, we can't because it's going to be very, very traumatizing to your bank account, right? Or to your account, whatever, right? So that's a lesson of that trade. Now let's go over the whole week, right? So what's the lesson of the whole week? Is, I have to look at the chart real quick. We must be patient because keep in mind, chat, this setup happened after 2 weeks of no setups. It only happened after 2 weeks, right? So 2 weeks gone past, there was no single setup, and it happened here, right? This one that happened. When it happened, we fucking we fumbled because we're so itchy, we're so desired to take a trade that he fucked up our whole trading plan, right? You can see after 2 weeks, our first trade, boom, winner, right? So you could go on and lose it as well. But the main point is, you can see why patience is very important, right? Throughout the week, if I took a trade stop loss, multiple times, right? Because those trades were not in my rules, right? They were not in our, guidelines to take the trade, right? But this one is in our guidelines. So this one worked out way beautifully, right? It's in our guidelines. We could have made we made a good amount of return out of this, right? But you can see after 2 weeks is when the market delivered a setup, right? And that was after 2 weeks. So patience is a thing, right? Patience is a position. So when we're patient, we're doing two things. We're first letting our mind rest, and we're in a position. We're in an imaginary position. We are waiting until the market needs to strike again, right? Patience is a position. Flat is a stance, and let me say one more time. Patience is a position. Flat is a stance. I only trade when the market proves it, not when my emotions beg for it, right? And we do not foam in. We take the initial entry, right? This is lesson of the week. We take the initial entry, no secondary chances. For a near continuation, the 1 a.m. or the Asian must make the high or low of the day. If it makes the 5 a.m., we're not looking for a near continuation, looking for a near Russell, right? Because a near continuation is basically a 1 a.m. CRT, 1 hour CRT. For a near Russell is a 4 hour CRT, right? So you can keep in mind there's two things, right? For a near continuation is the hourly CRT. For a near Russell is a 4 hour CRT here, right? So that is what we have. Next lesson is to not listen to the viewers because you guys are here to watch me lead, not to lead me, right? So yeah, my edge is on the discipline. No, my discipline is my edge, not their opinions. Real bro, what's good? What's good, my boy Trader? What's good? What's good? Damn, chat, I'm starting so fucking hard. Hold on, let me clean my ear real quick. Hold on. Holy shit, I'm starting so hard, dog. But that's the lesson of the week. I'm no longer gonna look at my account details until every 2 to 3 weeks, so I can focus on the process and the outcome. And I'm gonna focus on the process and the outcome. I'm not gonna look at the P&L. I'm gonna check the dart and the data, not my feeling. I'm checking the chart and the data, not my emotions, right? And that is why this is what the lesson of the week is. Now let's go over the market forecast. Our monthly market forecast primarily comes out of the monthly time frame here. We have a monthly expansion daily range. The only time the monthly expansion daily range will be confirmed is when the next monthly candle closes bearish. When the next monthly candle closes bearish or has any high or low, if he has a high there in the next monthly candle, we're gonna look for expansion daily range. We're gonna look for a retracement. So we're gonna sell in premium, go to the discount, right? But right now, what do we see here? We have a monthly discounted IRL to premium ERL. Now we can go from a monthly premium ERL to discounted IRL here, right? Or you can just go from monthly ERL to IRL. So that's what we could do, as of right now, because the 6-month CRT got met, and we just souped out the 12-month CRT high here, right? So keep that in mind. That could go all the way down here, possibly. Never know. We're not. That's 12-month time frame. We don't know if it's gonna work out unless we see the next 6 months giving us context left and right, right? As of right now, there's not enough context here, right? And a 3-month, IRL to ERL, which would not get met. We have to go based on the monthly as of right now, right? Because it looks way more clear here. So we got a monthly IRL to ERL. We can go from ERL back to IRL, eventually from IRL back to ERL, right? Now, of the weekly time frame, we have a weekly premium. Not premium. We have a weekly ERL to IRL, weekly CR to the downside, another weekly CR to the downside. You're probably wondering, well, should we go to this CRT as one of our take profits? The only time we will go to this CRT if the market disrespects fair value gap, because there's another CRT here. You could just have the fair value go up higher. So when do we know that we can definitely go down to this fucking weekly CRT low? It's if we see some sort of disrespect on this weekly fair value gap. If we're around here, our target is gonna be this this CRT low, right? As of right now, it just this other weekly CRT low, right? So we have the weekly ERL to IRL, weekly CRT to the downside, another weekly CRT to the downside. So our joint look is here and possibly here if this fair value gap get disrespected. And we're the 4th week of the month. We're the 5th week of the month. So that's the last week of the month, right? So the last week of the month, we're looking primarily retracement for the monthly time frame, right? If we go to the daily time frame here, right? This is the the open high low close concept for the monthly time frame, right? This is the monthly open high low close concept. You can see the monthly time frame has a big range here, so we could definitely do a retracement to close off the monthly range, right? To close on a fair price for the monthly candle. So this week I'm primarily looking for shorts. How am I looking for shorts? Context, and the other reason is because there's monthly time frame closing a bearish bullish candle. So if it's looking like it closes a bullish candle, looking for a fair price closure to a downside to close somewhere around here, so you can close in a fair price, right? For the monthly open, low, high, close concept, right? So now let's go to the daily time frame. We have a daily premium ERL to discounted IRL, daily CRT to the downside. We have a daily SMT CRT to the downside. It could definitely get disrespected, but we're definitely gonna have we're definitely gonna have a CRT around here somewhere, right? We as well have a we're in premium, so you want to sell. We have a special daily range. Premium want to sell, that's going to buy. So we want to sell all the way to the discount and eventually go from there on forward, and we'll see where the market heads up, or where it heads. Once this the discount area gets met, we're gonna see where the market goes, because now we don't have enough context. So when the market goes there, we're gonna see where the market wants to go, right? And now let's go check the Forex calendar one more time. In the Forex calendar, we have Monday, no news, which are good to trade. Tuesday, we have news, 10 a.m. Wednesday, we have 8:30, 8:15, 8:30, and 10 a.m. news. We're good to trade. Thursday, we have 8:30 and 10 a.m. news. We're good to trade. And Friday, we have, NFP. NFP, if we do have a setup, I'm probably going to take it, but, yeah, I'll probably definitely take it. I'll definitely take it. But I probably have to de-risk on NFP and on CPIs and NFP. Why? Not because of the strategy for it, because you lose too much unnecessarily, right? Is it in my house? I don't know, but you lose too much unnecessarily. Let's just say it, because the slippage, is the news. So the slippage is gonna be very great, right? The slippage is gonna be very, very great. So what I mean by very, very great is that you're gonna lose way more than usually supposed to lose. You're gonna have way more spread, so you're gonna get stopped out even quicker. So if we're gonna trade news, if I have a news setup, I'm gonna do 0.50% always. And if I make money, okay, cool. If I lose, okay, I'm losing only 1%. If the slippage does happen, right? No more than 1% here, right? So that's what we have here. And now let's go over Bitcoin, crypto. I think somebody's in my house. Hold on, let me go open the door real quick. Bro, these little fucking kids, bro. I hate these little kids, man. I hate these little kids. I hate these little kids, bro. Fuck TARDIS playing around outside. I was like, bro, is somebody knocking my door? But they're fucking screaming. Little ass kids, man. I pissed off, man, now, man. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Alright, now, BTC time. Bitcoin. Hey, let me go take a quick screenshot chat. One second. One second. Chat, 1 second. I gotta go take a quick screenshot, okay? Hey, hold on. What is that though? Market maker. Hey, chat, free signal. Holy shit. Hold on, let me go ad real quick. One second, chat. Hey, chat, y'all seen that shit though? me see if I got one before that one, bro. Has the so the season, right? Now going over Solana. So I think yeah, crypto signal type shit. Crypto signal type shit. Type shit. Okay. You're welcome for the free signal that I gave you guys last week. I gave you guys a signal from all the way around here at 83,000. Now at market at 95,000. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, that was bad. That was bad. That was horrendous. That was horrendous, mate. I told you guys that Bitcoin will make a new all-time high. I told you guys that it's gonna go right back up to accumulate. And guess what? I gave you guys advanced entry all the way here. Hey, to those who took advantage of it, you're great profits here. You should have that fucking should have leveraged the shit out of this, right? Because you can see right here, our drawn liquidity got met from our last YouTube video. And if you guys go and look at the video for the proof, you can go as well. Just go check the last crypto market update video. As I told you guys on the last crypto market update that there will be a new all-time high. And guess what the market is? Let me go and give you guys a screenshot of what I mean here, right? Right over here. You know what I'm saying? You guys like that, don't you guys? You know, advanced free crypto signals 7 days in advance. You know, fuck around. No insights, trade forward, before and after with proof given in YouTube for free with 7 days in advance. Nobody does it like this. Nobody does like ours, bro. Who's here? Who can do better than ours, right? Nobody. Fucking nobody. Look at it. We give you guys a signal before even Africa can fucking happen. Nobody can do this shit to you guys, right? I can. And ETU, me, and the team, we can. And everybody in YouTube can. In ETU can, right? So join ETU. Let's like this is down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. Join Discord for free insights, advanced insights. Make sure you guys become a member of the YouTube as well. You guys have not, because you know some little perks you can have from the memberships, right? But you know, I'm not forcing you to take that. You don't have to buy it at all. But just a little bit more advanced. You know what I'm saying? Let's get straight into the market here, right? Now, as I said in the last crypto market update, which was all around here, 84K to I think 783K. I was like, should definitely go down to this weekly CRT high, then to the CRT high, then over to all the way here, right? Why do we say that? Why do we say this weekly CRT high right over here? I don't know why I have that color for. I think it was between my time frame. There was some sort of CRT here. Yeah, so this CRT right over here, as I told you guys last time, my last crypto market update, that the 88K mark is gonna get met, the 95K mark is gonna get met, and the 96K mark is gonna get met. And guess what the market did? Fucking souped out the 95K mark, right? Beautiful, fantastic. I don't know why I keep on saying right. I'm trying to avoid saying right. I apologize for saying that. Now, just straight into it. See, I'm repeating same words, you know. I'm starting to, recognize it, and I'm fucking getting pissed off saying the same fucking words over and over. Right? All right. Let's not joke, okay? So, that's why for Bitcoin, I just said, let's go to our higher time frame drawn liquidity here, right? We have a 3-month CRT look at souped. We're in a bullish tendency here. We have a 3-month IRL to ERL. 3-month CRT to the upside. We have a monthly CRT to the upside, another monthly CRT to the upside, with a monthly IRL right over here. Monthly time frame. We don't have anything else than just the monthly CRT to the upside. You can as well cut its monthly IRL to ERL as well. On the weekly, we have a weekly CRT to the upside. We have another weekly CRT to the upside, which already got met. The next drawn liquidity is right to the 96K mark. And after that would be the, 102K, then 109K, the new all-time high. Now, if we go to the lower time frame, can there be a way that you can get in this trade? I possibly say that you could wait for a little trade to go from a, go potentially from a daily ERL to IRL, right? Tap at IRL, eventually look for a CRT around there to long get up to 96K mark, all the 102K mark, and that 109K mark. I can't give you guys the exact, framework, because this is the drawn liquidity. Markets definitely can go around here, right? But you have to do yourself a due diligence and fucking find setups around there, right, to long it up. So now you have a bias here. So now all you're looking for is long entries here, right? So go wait for a daily pullback, do whatever, long that shit up to that drawn liquidity there, right? Simple as that. Now, let's go over ETH. And as I said, man, buy around here, 1.5K, 1.6K mark was very good to buy. So those who bought it, congrats, you're fucking up, baby. Yes, sir. I'm saying that's what we do, man. So now let's go over the higher time frame as well. We have a 3-month CRT logout soup. We could go to the 3-month CRT high. We have a 3-month and a 3-month time frame of 3-month IRL to ARL. On the monthly, we have a monthly CRT logout soup. We could go to the monthly CRT high right over here. On the weekly, we have a weekly CRT logout soup, and we just weekly CRT high. This shit right over here. I already give you guys a signal of this as well from my last crypto signal. And yeah, now as well we have a 4-hour model 1 to the weekly CRT, as well as daily model 1 to the monthly CRT here. So where do you have the confirmation? You guys could long this here. I told you guys to long it up here, and if you long it up, nice, congrats. You should be up a lot. And guess what? You should definitely be up a lot, right? So you can see right over here, our journal is going to be the, whatever, 1.9K, eventually the 2.5K, then 3.7K, and the 4K mark as your drawn liquidity, eventually new all-time high, and the all-time highs as well. I'm saying some, shit like that. This is my Ethereum, Total 3, the same thing as last time. We have a, monthly, as I said, 3-month CRT logout soup, 3-month CRT high, over 3-month IRL to ERL. Monthly, we have a monthly CRT logout soup. Same thing as Bitcoin chart, right? Other monthly CRT logout soup, monthly CRT high, boom, right? As well, we have just a higher time frame as well. So now on the weekly, we have a weekly CRT logout soup. The weekly CRT high got met. Congrats to those who took this trade. Now you can't long it up, but congrats to those who long the altcoins, right? So if you long the altcoins, it should be up. Now if a 4-hour model 1 to the a weekly CRT, this already got met. Then we have a daily model 1 confirmation to the monthly CRT and a 3-month CRT here, right? So congrats to those who bought it and longed it up. Congrats, should be up. Fantastic. I take the credit. The CRT inner circle trader takes the credit. No problem. Thank you. Simple as that. Thank you for the credits. Now, Solana. We have a 3-month CRT logout soup. We're going to the 3-month CRT high with a 3-month key level. As well, we have a monthly CRT logout soup. We're going to the monthly CRT high. And keep in mind, all of these I've already given the advanced entry already. So this is no fucking new things. The same chart as last time. The fucking price is getting met, right? On the weekly, we had a weekly CRT logout soup. We're going to the weekly CRT high. As well, we have a, on the weekly, we don't have much here. On a daily, oh shit. on the daily right over here, we are currently in a discount. We're currently going on daily ERL to IRL. I like I meant go from daily IRL back to ERL. First, gonna check Bitcoin, how Bitcoin is going doing. Eventually, go line the shit up with Bitcoin here, right? So, this is the crypto weekly market update. This is what we got. This is my prediction for the crypto coins. Thank you for watching. No problem on the free signal that I give you guys on Bitcoin. You guys should have fucking ate. You guys should have leveraged the shit out of this, just long it up, right? Because why? The weekly CRT, look at the weekly accumulation, manipulation, expansion. This candle, you want to buy the fuck out of it. Just buy right when the market opens, right? Whenever the market opens, just long that shit out of it, right? So, yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. Join Discord for free crypto signals, free insights, free community, and many other things. See you guys later. Peace out. Oh, chat. I have to change something. I gotta change something. I gotta change the membership, man. Fuck. Should I do it? Thinking, chat. I'm thinking. That looks about good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The inner sticker one looks good though. Yeah. Is that? Okay. Don't tell me I didn't record. I didn't record. What the fuck? Oh, I did record. Thank goodness, dog. Thank goodness, dog. Hey, chat. That's it. So let's go over one more time of our crypto forex chart. So, what is the lesson of the week? The lesson of the week is to not listen to others. I do not trade for applause. I trade for position. You guys are here to fucking watch me lead, not to lead me. My edge relies on my discipline, not your fucking opinions. So those who have fucking opinions, do not chat where the market thing gonna go. I don't give a fuck where the thing market can go. Do not fucking say this, that. I don't give a shit. All right. The next lesson is Patience is a position. We're patient. We're first resting. We're letting our mind be clear. Second, we are what? We are in an imaginary position. That means we're in a trade imaginary, right? Patience is a position. Flat is a stance because it's a stance eventually gonna go up and down. So there's gonna be phase where it's just, like, this is a flat. Keep it in mind. Eventually, next lesson is of that is I only trade when the market proves it, not when my emotions beg for it. I do not think about the short term instead of the long term. I only always think about the long term instead of short term. I will not fucking care about my short term desires or the short term, pleasure. No, always long term. I am not, and I will not foam into any trades. I will wait when the market proves it. I will execute when it's the right time. Right? When the perfect time to execute. When the perfect time is when the fucking rules are there. Next lesson is look at the chart. For a near continuation, the London session or the Asian session should always make the high of the day or low of the day, not the 5 a.m. If the 5 a.m. makes high or low of the day, we are no longer looking for a near continuation because near continuation using hourly CRTs. So we will no longer be looking for a near continuation. We would be looking for a New York reversals because using the 4-hour time frame. So now this is way more less problematic and less confusion. And the less necessary is eventually market is going to give you your setup. It's going to give you a perfect setup where you follow your rules. It doesn't make you rule. That's when you execute. There can be times where it doesn't do that, but there's going to be times to do that, right? When the time it did it, guess what? It went a winner, right? We still fucked it up. But we're going to talk about that as well as a lesson. It's a new mistake we made. 2 steps in the same day. It's okay. We learn from it, right? The next lesson is we can only take the initial entry of the day. There is no secondary. There is no 1:30 candle, 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. macro entry. No, just the initial entry of the day. No secondary entries, just the fucking initial. There is no secondary trades, just the initial. The next lesson is we must focus on the process, not the outcome. We must focus on the long term, not the short term. We cannot look at our P&L. We must trade, and I will only trade the chart and the data, not my P&L. I only trade the chart and the data, not my feelings, not my emotions. And I will not look at my, my data, how much I'm down, how much I'm up for the next, until every 2 to 3 weeks, which that's the only time I'm going to be looking at it, right? Otherwise, I'm not going to be looking at it at all. But we are currently down negative 2%. We could definitely get out of here to draw down easily. Easy. Light work. We're going to get that shit out of the air, right? We're going to pass it, get it funded, get a payout. Simple as that. And this is the lesson of the week. This is the Sunday charting session. That videos will just be uploaded right now. Just wait a couple of minutes. You got to take time to upload. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you later, my boy Trader. My boy, anybody else who's watching here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.